everyone. So second video review for this week is for Art of Magic by KJ. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link and details within the post. And this is the video review. So Art of Magic by KJ was absolutely magical, as implied in the title. It's the story of Kath. She's dreaming of finding true love with someone special, just like all her family and friends seem to have done, and she seems to be the last one, and she just really wants that. So a new teacher turns up, that's Rika, and Kath is really intrigued by her. Rika is completely captivating, and she's perfect, and she has Kath's attention from the very moment they meet. And suddenly she can't be Kath's only focus when sort of family issues strike, and Kath's going through quite a difficult time. But Rika and Kath, they strike up this friendship sort of based on their attraction, and they're dating, and Kath, she learns just how amazing Rika is, and together they sort of go on this really magical, spiritual, embracing type of discovery of their feelings and attractions to one another, and then their love for one another, and just what that all radiates and means. And it's just really, really beautiful. Like I say, it's such a magical story, as the title implies, Art of Magic, and beautiful. KJ, she's really, with this one, she really brought an element of surprise for me. I wasn't sure what to expect. It's got an absolutely gorgeous cover, by the way, if you haven't seen it. It's so vibrant and bright, and it's got fantastic imagery. And then that was really sort of reflected into the book. There was something really unique about this particular romance that KJ's brought to it, and I think it was just a really heartwarming story and really heartbreaking at the same time. Especially for Kath, she's really experienced so much, and it's really her story that you're experiencing here. And we really sort of got a good insight to Kath, all she was thinking, all that she was feeling, and especially once her relationship with Rika started to develop, and they had this sort of really magical connection between them. It was really strong, really fantastic, and it just really worked really, really well. But the chemistry between Rika and Kath, that was the most amazing thing. They just clicked. That connection, you could really understand it. You got totally swept away by it, everything, as you're reading, because Rika, she really just she emanates this persona that you just love, and you can't help sort of get swept away a bit like Kath does. She's such an intriguing character, Rika, and it's not until you really learn about her that you can understand and appreciate why Kath is just so in love with her. And Rika's character was truly unique. Sort of, it added to making this a great romance. Rika was not what I expected at all, and she had her own sort of insecurities because of who she was. And they're just brilliant together. They really embodied and support and understanding, because Rika, her past, it rears its ugly head at some point, as these things do, and it just causes extra drama to the whole story, extra level of drama. And it was just a great story. Like I say, it had beautiful visuals, beautiful imagery, and it was just a great story. It's set in the same universe as KJ's other books, other stories, which I've read, and I adored how well it fitted in. It really did. It brought old favourites, and it told stories of new characters, and it was just a great addition to her works. It was something a bit different, with good underlying issues, morals. It was tackling a lot, whilst keeping a really magical and lovely story going, but also taking that realistic element of it as well, so not getting swept up in the wonder of romance with no drama, no issues, no other world problems. It encaptured all of that, made it very realistic, but also, I think the best way to describe it is, like falling in love with someone, it just makes you so happy, and it alters how you see the world, because your moods affect how you see the world. And this just, because Kath loves Rika, and she's just seeing everything in a lovely light, so it had that lovely warm, like a little bit of a cuddle, but also had all that realistic of, when you're at those highs, life always comes along and gives you something just to rebalance you, to remind you that life is life. And I really enjoyed that, and I really enjoyed this story, and I really hope that Kath and Rika will make an appearance in future. It'd be great if they did. I'd love to read more about them. So I really enjoyed the book. It was a really lovely story and a great addition to KJ's works. But it is a standalone story, so you don't have to have read her other works. It just has hints of characters. It's all from the same universe. So I really enjoyed it, and I'll pop a link in the description so that you can go and grab yourself a copy of Art of Magic by KJ, which I hope you will. If you've read Art of Magic, I would love to hear your thoughts on it, so please comment below, please get involved, please let me know what you thought of this story. And if you haven't read it but it's on your to be read list, or you're planning to read it, or you're now really intrigued and want to read it, again, it would be great to hear from you, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do grab a copy of it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!